Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, and Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 178 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. And this is a special episode because it's a special day, or it's the day after a special day, but it still counts. It still counts. Everybody, you can see from my shirt, I'm wearing my Team Regine shirt because I am joined by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy, the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. I love your shirt, Scott. I think you only take it out once a year.
Special occasions, Regine, and today is a very special one because I will be first to wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you. First on the live show.
First on the show. I mean, definitely not even. Yeah. Because well, obviously your actual birthday was yesterday, and lovely.
It's still my birthday weekend.
Birthday weekend. Yeah, exactly. And there's Thomas. Happy birthday, Regine, from Thomas, and he sends a whole selection of what are those things? They're like confetti popper things. Anyway, he says happy birthday.
Thank you, Thomas.
Oh, Monzon Media, happy birthday, Regine. All the best from the Monzon clan. There you go.
Thank you.
And Mike Brown, my dad's here. Happy birthday, Regine. Have a great show.
Thank you.
And and Cindy with an S is here too. Hello, the legendary Cindy with an S is here.
Hi, Cindy.
Well, hello to you all. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. It's Regine's birthday special. How was your week, Regine?
It was busy preparing for the wedding shower that was also the same day as my birthday, so it was nonstop on the go. But I'm just happy to just chill, relax, and have a great chat with our lovely guest today, and yourself, of course.
Oh, thank you. In fact, maybe we should bring in these guests, because the thing is, we decided to make today's episode. It's your birthday. We wanted to make it like a little digital birthday party.
Yes.
So who do we got, Regine? You introduce them, because they are your Galaxy
There
sisters.
are Galaxy sisters, yes. So I am going to go furthest to closest to my location. So first off, we have Mia Dale. She is all the way from snowy Manitoba, Winnipeg to be exact. She is our Miss Teen Galaxy Canada 2022.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I don't know if I should.
Yeah, you're on camera now. Yeah. We see you. Hi.
Hi. I'm
Hi,
here with
Mia.
my sleepy ferret, because it is an hour behind in Winnipeg, so I woke him up to say hi to everyone.
So cute.
Our first ferret
Yeah.
on the show, Scott.
Yeah. Adorable. That's amazing. All right, Regine, who do we got next?
Next up, all the way from Chatham, Ontario, and sometimes London, and sometimes Windsor, and sometimes Toronto, she is none other than Miss Galaxy Canada 2022, Melanie Renaud.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
Thanks
being
for
here.
joining us. I'm like, do I need to make sound effects for everyone? I hope not.
Yes, you
Oh
do.
no. Okay. Go ahead, Mel.
Oh, I just said I vote yes, but yeah, I'm here in Chatham right now. I am a little bit all over the map. I work every day from 8 to 5, and then sometimes I'm in London, sometimes I'm in Windsor, sometimes I'm here in Chatham, occasionally Toronto. Not for very long, though. I'd love to have to visit Toronto so I can see you, Regine, and everyone else that's there.
Yes.
A little bit of a longer stay.
Yeah, she's always in and gone.
Yeah.
It's literally how it is. I'll be in Toronto today, but I'm going home right after.
Yeah.
And up next, our next two queens have actually been on the show, so they are no stranger to the sit down. I'm going to start with our Junior Miss North America 2020, 2021, and 2022, Alexis.
Hey everyone, good morning.
Good morning,
I'm
Alexis.
so tired.
It's yeah, I think we're all a little bit tired today because well, Regine, we had a partying out, and thank you all for waking up early and being here on a Sunday morning. And Alexis, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the
Yes.
international queen herself. Oh my gosh, so special, so fancy. Is Junior Miss Galaxy International 2022, Nicole.
Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning. Your headphones are scratchy, girl.
Oh, they are?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, when you talk, it makes a little bit of a squeaking noise, but
Oh, no.
it's okay.
Your
I don't know, you
AirPods
can-
dying.
Oh, and I just realized.
I charged them last night.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll make do.
We'll figure
I'll
it
check
out.
the battery right now.
Anyways, welcome everyone.
She'll figure it out.
Yes, welcome everyone to the sit down. Thanks for joining us today.
So I guess
Of course.
yeah, hi all of you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to navigate this because we don't usually have this many people on the show at once, and it's one thing. It's nobody knows when to talk, when to speak. So why don't we start things off? It's Regine's birthday. How about should we have everybody each say something like how they met you maybe or like yeah. Let's start with that. How did
Hey
you each
Scott,
meet?
how did you meet me?
I can't remember exactly. We just kind of met at one of our events, but I don't remember which one. It's the more important for us, Regine, is not where we met, but it's when we started working together. That was when it began, I guess we probably have Jennifer C to thank for most of that. But although we did MC together before that on our own, but the one where Jennifer pulled us together to put the show together, that's kind of was the beginning. That was a historical moment. So I'll count that. When our actual meeting was, it's not relevant, Regine. So I refuse the question that I am asking to everyone else. Okay. Melanie, how did you come to know Regine?
I feel like my answer is going to be the same as most of these girls. I met Regine at Nationals. So I met her because I joined Canada Galaxy. And she's amazing and wonderful. I'm so glad that I get to know her now on a personal level as a queen. Like, I've gotten to know her really well this year. But my first time meeting her was at Nationals. So I'm not sure what the other girls are going to say, but I have a feeling it's going to be like something along the same lines.
There you go. Mia?
Yeah, pretty much the same as Melanie, but I've actually like been in ties with like the Galaxy community because of Alexis and her mother. So Regine competed the year that Alexis won originally, the junior or preteen Canada. And so I always saw her like on Facebook. And then when she won in 2020 or 2019, then like I saw her more on Facebook, and then actually meeting her in person at Nationals was like, it was weird to like finally be able to put like a actual person and a personality to someone that you've just seen like all over, Cindy's page and all the site and stuff like that. I think it was in orientation the first time that I actually like saw you in person. I was like, oh, I know that face. So
That's so
Cool.
sweet.
Alexis?
It was so long ago. I believe that I met you in person on the sit down show when I was invited when I was preteen Brampton. And ever since then, just an amazing bond. And then we, reunited again at 2019 Nationals. And ever since then, we've just been very close. And
Aw.
I'm very glad I met you.
Very nice. And finally, let's hear from Nicole.
Yeah, well, Regine's been there for like the very, very, very start of my pageant journey. And it wasn't with Galaxy either. It was with CTC. It was like a gathering meetup, like just an introduction for all the girls. And that was the first time where I met Regine and got to see her talk. And, that was like basically the very, very, very start of my pageant journey. And Regine's been with me through the whole way. Back.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for being here. Oh, Cindy says, everybody smile. I'm trying to take a picture. Everybody smile.
Okay.
There it is. Screenshot
Did you
that.
get it?
Elizabeth Marnock is in the chat. Happy birthday, Regine. Love you and miss all you girls.
Aww.
Aww.
And also, Rosanna Shaw is here as well. Hi, Scotty. Happy birthday, Regine.
Thank you.
Thank you, all of you, for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, people. Boop! That little like button. So anybody who wants to jump in, what's a fun experience or memory that you have with Regine? Either at a pageant or encountering her or something she said or did. Maybe, I don't know. Anybody got any stories?
I gotta put me on the spot, Scott.
Well, it's your birthday. It's a Regine celebration.
Oh goodness.
Who's got a moment, I don't know, maybe backstage when you were about to walk out and I don't know. Anybody got something they remember?
Melanie's laughing.
I know, but like Nationals was like a blur for me. Like the whole experience was it was a blur. I was like in a whole other land. I was in what they call pageant land. So I'm just like, I don't know if I remember like too much of like anything that happened backstage besides like that I had to change within like 30 seconds. So I like, it was just a blur. But I know that Regine was there and she was like, she was helpful. So like I did have a few conversations with her while I was there. But yeah, like for the most part, nationals is a complete blur. I will say that I've had some really fun conversations with Regine, like just like messaging each other, like because I haven't been in Toronto too often, so I haven't had the opportunity to like hang out with her in person too much. But like we've had some fun conversations just like between the two of us, talking about some things in the pageant world and whatnot
that we shouldn't talk about on
No.
YouTube.
No, I will not bring that up. But it is fun, like to have those discussions with you.
Cool. Well, why don't we talk about? We were just talking about mentioning backstage and stuff. I know another one, big internationals is coming up. Is that what's coming up next?
Yes.
So let's talk about that. I know. So all of you guys are going to be there in 4 months, I think it is.
3.
So 3. Oh my God, even closer. So
sorry, ladies. 3 months until internationals. Yes, we are all heading down to Texas. Nicole's reign is coming to an end, but one of ours is about to start. Or maybe all of ours is about to start. I'll put that out there. We're all in different divisions. So all of our new reigns are about to start in 3 months. Well, for everyone, Nicole, you'll go last, so you have time to think about it.
Yes.
For Melanie, actually, you know what? Let's start with Alexis. Alexis, you've been on this journey for quite some time. The pandemic has kind of pushed your title further and further. What has your reign been like, and what are you looking forward to at Texas?
Oh, tough question. It's been so long since I received this title. My reign has been absolutely amazing. I love just every moment of it, and I love being able to represent North America. And I'm very, very excited for the white party at internationals because last time it was so fun. And I'm really excited to get up on the stage and finally have all my hard work pay off.
You've been on this journey since 2018. We've been on this journey together, but you've already experienced internationals once.
Yes.
I'm excited to finally go to internationals with you as well.
Because I guess
Yes,
everybody
very
had
excited.
this extended, like everything got weirdly extended, right, because of the pandemic. So this one coming up, is this going to be kind of the first somewhat normal, back to regular world situation?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, who should we hear from next? Looking forward to at the internationals.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. As for my reign, it's kind of been a little bit weird because like I was originally living in Toronto and then now I'm back in Winnipeg, so I'm not really with like everyone else. But actually, I have been connecting with the former Junior Miss Canada, Casey. And so I've been like going on like appearances with them. So that's been really exciting because I didn't realize how many Winnipeg people there were like in the Galaxy system. So that's been a lot of fun. And for Texas, I'm excited to debut my outfits. I'm having a lot of new fun outfits being made. So I'm excited for those. And I also have a friend who lives in Texas. She lives in Austin, and she's gonna come out to Galaxy to support. So I'm excited to see her as well. Yeah.
Cool.
Much
And
it.
yeah, it's awesome. Let's hear from Melanie.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting all of the girls that I've been talking to virtually. I have a group chat with the Miss Division girls, and like I've gotten to talk to a few of them here and there, and like I'm really excited to see them in person because it's so weird. Like you're following someone on Instagram or Facebook, and like even a few. I think my cat is trying to escape. 1 second.
Okay.
Someone left the door open. So sorry.
No worries.
It's okay. It's a live show. You know what? Cats have gotten involved in this show several times over this pandemic. Ever since we switched to the online version, we've had cats get involved. We've had dogs. We've had kids.
Now ferrets.
And now we've had ferrets. That's so cool. Tell us a little bit about your ferret, Mia.
Oh, so I actually have 2 ferrets, but my other ferret, Worm, she doesn't like to be held. But this is Bear. He's 3 months. I just got him like a couple weeks ago, and he loves to be held. He'll just sleep in my hands. He's a very sweet boy, but he will bite your toes, so beware.
Oh, that's okay. That's adorable. Okay, Melanie, were you able to rescue the kitty?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
there. She used to be an outside cat, so I'm like, if she goes outside like unsupervised, I might never see her again. But she's been indoors for like 3 years, so yeah, and she chose this life. Like, she came to us, so we wanted to be her cat. But I just looked in the corner of my eye, and both the front door, because my parents just got home, like the front door and the other door were left open, and I see her pushing on it, and I'm like,
Yep.
So had to quickly let that not happen.
Good save.
Cool.
Yeah.
So looking ahead to internationals.
Yeah, I'm really excited to meet the girls that I've been talking to. I'm excited for hanging out with all of you as well, because we will spend a lot of time together that week, which we haven't really gotten to do since nationals, and even then, like, that was crazy. So it'll be nice to have that like bonding opportunity with our own team, and like Cindy's been talking so much about like the stuff she has planned for even like the way there. So I'm looking forward to all of that, and then finally getting to meet these people that I've been friends with online but haven't like seen them in person.
I'm excited for that too.
And finally, Nicole's situation is slightly different, right?
Yeah, so instead of competing like you guys, I'm gonna be doing my handover. And you know, the feeling of competing and handover is like very, very different. And I'm just, excited to just have a good time instead of being in that like competitive state. I'm just going to be there at Texas, having a good time, and handing over my crown and title to see who's going to win it. So I think I'm just going to be there to, have the time of my life and just like really savor the moment.
Yeah, I guess it's a pretty low pressure situation, right? You just kind of you get to sit back and be like, I already did this.
Yeah.
Cool. Just get to enjoy it. Is it so now that this is going back to normal, are there any things you guys have to do? Like, do you still have to get tested before you leave, or like for the travel, or do they have any of that in place, or do we know?
Good question. Cindy?
No idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I know, especially Texas. I think they're pretty much back to normal, right? So I think once you're actually there, I don't think you're gonna have to do anything. But and it's still and the thing is, it's still 3 months away, so I guess anything can happen.
Exactly.
But best of luck to all of you as you head off to internationals. Jarius Monzon, happy birthday, Regine. Enjoy your special day. There you go.
Thank you.
Mila in the chat also says, happy birthday, Regine.
Thank you.
Thomas says, Scott, I sent you another Cars vid. Okay, I'll watch it after, Thomas. Thank you. Thomas has been sending me clips of Cars. I think he wants me to watch the entire Cars series, and he's trying to get me to like it. Okay, Thomas, cool. Elizabeth says, I think you need a test to go, but not to come back. Okay, Cindy with an S. Yes to testing, but not on the return home. There you go.
Got two sources, and they both said the same thing, so there we have it.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, best of luck to all of you guys. Okay, we're almost at the halfway point, so I think, I should make a quick announcement then, Regine, and then we'll go into the ads.
Let me ask you a question, Scott.
Okay, Regine.
How was your week this week?
My week was pretty fantastic. I finally, I'm not even sure how long it was, Regine, but I finally completed and released an original song, the song that I've been working on for a while. So we finally got to release it. Yeah.
It only took you so long.
I'm not sure how long. I don't know from the time I wrote it. I just know, especially on the show, you were asking me about it, and I'd be like, it's coming along, it's coming. But everybody watching, Every Day, the acoustic version by yours truly, is available now on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music and all fine digital music retailers everywhere. And please check it out. And we played it at your party yesterday, which was funny. Regine's like, play it. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, play it. So everybody there got to hear it. But now all of you get to hear it right now. This is the sit down premiere, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody, enjoy the sit down premiere of Every Day acoustic by Scott Dion Brown.
1, 2, 3, 4. And every night I go to sleep and I'm a storm. And in the morning when I wake it falls apart. Another day, another week, another scar. Another tired dreaming failure to start. Time keeps passing, I keep pressing. Something's messing up. Second guessing, love is dressing. Nothing's quite enough. Every day, every day, every day I love you. Every day, every day, every day I love you. It's really quite a shame to still be playing games. But every day's the same, and I'm the one to blame. Painful passion, chain reaction. There's no end in sight. Waves of darkness, stains so heartless. Save one solitary life. That every day, every day, every day I get to love you. Every day, every day, every day I love you. And every single night you lay right by my side. There's a darkness right. You always make it right. Every day, every day, every day I love you. Every day, every day, every day I get to love you. Come on! Every day, every day, every day I love you. Come on! Every day, every day, every day I love you. Every day, every day, every day I love you.
That song and
Your
this
song.
entire show was brought to you all by the following fantastic advertisers. Ladies and gentlemen, they make the show possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham, they do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and change watch batteries, all done on site. And we have a fantastic deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
We do. Mother's Day is just around the corner, so if you go into the store and let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15% off, 15%. And Jerry over at Jewelry Forever is an absolute artist. If you have a vision for something custom that you'd like made, he is the man to make it. He's made beautiful pieces, but they also have a beautiful, fine selection of things that are already made that you can see at the shop. And that's right, Mother's Day just around the corner, 15% off. Find out more at jewelryforever.ca. Also follow them on TikTok because they post a lot of really interesting videos on there. So hit them up, Jewelry Forever. If you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. We do the show live every week, people. And we also do the ads live every week. What does that mean? It means that you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, or something happening at a particular time in a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new audience for your business. Get in touch, radio show ad at gmail.com. And we're back, everybody. It is Regine's birthday special. And we are gathered here having a fantastic party with 4 of Regine's fellow Galaxy sisters who are all going to be heading off along with Regine to the international pageant in 3 months' time in Texas.
That's crazy.
USA. Yes, it is.
Sorry. First off, Scott, that was a great song. I know everyone at the party did enjoy it. I've watched your video, I'm not going to lie, maybe 4 or 5 times. There's a good chance I've memorized parts of it already. It's great. Congratulations on an amazing song.
I was very happy to finally get it released. Oman's on Media, thanks. Great tune, Scott. He says, thank you. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, it feels good to get it out. You know, it's just a nice little love song. I was trying to emulate a few different artists in there, I guess probably like Jim Cuddy, maybe. A little bit of David Bowie in there. I don't know. Just messing around. You know.
That's good.
Thanks.
So you ladies, would any of you dare to write your own song and release it?
I have written songs.
Oh,
And
nice.
like I'm a classically trained singer. I've been singing for years, but I've never released any of my own music.
What? Why not?
Because I have so many other things going on, but it is something I am very passionate about and I hope to do at some point. But yeah, I love music. I love singing. I did my music.
God.
I started writing songs when I was like 14, 15. So
Awesome.
we'll see.
Oh my God, karaoke on our way to Texas, Cindy. Let's do this.
Yes.
Nicole sings too.
Oh, no. Singing is like fun for me.
Well, fun things can be turned into something more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe in the future. I don't know.
But Nicole, would you ever dare to write and release your own song like Scott did?
I don't know if I'm like a writer. I mean, like at school I've done poetry, but it's not. It's like school poetry, right? Like for a project. So like I've never actually like wrote a song or anything.
Nicole's
Like
not
that.
writing songs, she's writing raps, guys. She's a rapper.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's a story there.
I think so. I think she's like low-key gangster and she's just not telling all of us.
Whoa!
We
No,
need
I
to
think
look
the real
at Nicole's playlist. We need to see
right?
something
No,
too.
she's a K-pop girl. So is Alexis.
I love K-pop.
Yeah.
I've only heard K-pop is. I've only heard a little bit of BTS, but they're good. They're pretty good.
They're
Are they
just good.
Well, are they a good idea? Are they a good representation of what K-pop sounds like? Like if I've heard them, or is it? Because I've only really heard them.
I don't know.
I think we left-
I don't know. Maybe like
Alexis is laughing in the corner. Alexis?
Oh, wait, why have I lost Alexis? I don't see her. Oh, there she is.
yeah, like K-pop. There's like different genres. You know, it's just like Western pop. Like there's like different genres in it. So
Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. They're basically like one group,
Yeah.
right? So like
yeah.
sound like a bunch of things.
Their own style.
Yep.
What about you, Mia? Would you dare to write your own song and release it?
Okay, I used to think that I was like not a good singer, but like a decent singer for someone who's like not an actual singer. But then I started going to like live mic karaoke on Tuesday, and hearing myself through a mic, I'm resigning from singing. It's
Stop.
tragic. I am down for a non-judgment free karaoke zone, the bus on the way to internationals, but I think my singing career is over.
Oh no.
No, girl, I feel like when we hear ourselves, it's so different versus what other people hear.
True. I think it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the mic just makes everything sound so worse because you hear yourself like twice. And this is why I hate speaking on stage, because you hear yourself like actually speaking and then you hear yourself echoing, and then I'm like, hey, wait, where was I? So that's why I'm actually excited that Galaxy Internationals is not like an onstage thing. It's a private room interview. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to at internationals.
Actually, that is an adjustment you have to make when you start either, whether it's singing or speaking, is that your voice in your head sounds very different from outside. And I know a lot of people when I speak to them, especially if they hear themselves recorded for the first time, they're like, "That's what I sound like." It's like, yeah, that's what you sound like. You sound fine, but in their head voice is so different from what their speaker voice is. And so I think it's a weird adjustment that people have to make. But Costy's girl says, "Morning, everyone. Happy birthday, Regine."
Thank you. Hi, Kinsley. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Janice.
There you go. One thing I did want to talk about, just because we talked about it briefly in the break, is Moon Knight on Disney Plus. Because I've been watching it, and I think Melanie, you've seen it. And has anyone else been watching it or no? Is it just Melanie?
I have been watching it as well.
Okay, good. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. I don't know, Melanie first. Your thoughts, especially on the show in general. Last 2 episodes, particularly. Are you totally up to date? You've seen all of them?
I'm up to date, yeah.
Okay. So thoughts?
My mom wanted to watch it, and I had not heard anything about it. Like, I had so much else going on, so I saw the trailer. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. And obviously, they upload every week on Disney Plus, so you have to go with that. And like, I'm up to date. The last 2 episodes have been an absolute trip. I'm not really sure what's going on. But I was hooked from the beginning. Like, I'm like, this is interesting. Like, I want to keep watching. And I mean, I did some Googling about what the comic, it's veered off a little bit. It's not completely the same. Like, some of the characters are a little different. So I'm like, so they don't even know what's going on either. Like, people that are huge fans of Moon Knight, they're like, stuff is a little different. but I was so like, what is going on in the last 2 episodes? I don't want to like I don't know, I don't want to spoil it for
No
anything.
spoilers.
Yeah, I guess
I'm not
don't
caught
necessarily
up.
spoiler, but speak about it, I guess, in a way that people who have seen it know, but people who haven't don't. Yeah.
Okay. Because I
Which is
really
fine.
want to talk about the fact, like, where he is, and like,
Yeah.
even like the second last episode, like the last half, I was like, whoa, what is going on? This is not going to make any sense to anyone who hasn't watched this. I'm already hearing myself talk, and I'm like, this is not making sense to anyone.
That's fine. Yes, speak. That works actually. Speak as if the people that way people who haven't seen it won't know. They won't be spoiled. But people who have seen it will know what you're talking about. So that works.
Well, he ends up somewhere that seems like it seems realistic, like in terms of like what our life is compared to like how adventurous and crazy his life is in the beginning of the show. He ends up somewhere else. Not really sure how real that is, and obviously the next episode explains a little bit more. But I had like, it reminded me of like I don't know if you guys have watched Buffy, but it reminded me of a Buffy episode where like she ended up somewhere more like realistic, and she wasn't sure what was real and what was not. And that's kind of what was going on with him. And I just think that's so interesting, like that would be something the writer would make. Like, this is a realistic outcome versus like the craziness, the adventurous actual story. So
It's too much for me. Like, I watched the first couple episodes and I was like, I can't catch it. Like, I can't. It's too much for my brain. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm done.
Well, it gets way worse. Like, I know.
Oh gosh.
It's just.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't even. Well, are you like Melanie? Have you watched other Marvel stuff? Were you a Marvel person before? Okay, so you're kind of. So how do you find Moon Knight in relation to like other Marvel things?
Oh, it's very different.
It is, and that's why I don't like it.
I mean, like, I'm still intrigued. Like, I really want to know what happens next and stuff. But I honestly would probably watch like it over again afterwards to try and make sense of some stuff. Because we just kind of got thrown into it in the first few episodes, and then it starts to kind of make sense again, and then it doesn't, and you're like,
What's the thing? Like, even now, what we're watching in this episode, it's like we don't know if any of it's real.
Yeah.
Or has the show been real? Yeah. So Mia, you've seen it as well, right? So let's
Yes, I have, and I think the thing that has so many people like jarred from Moon Knight and from the other Marvel shows is that this phase of Marvel is like, not only is it so much different from like what we've seen before, like the classic superhero tropes, but the fact that it's a 6-episode series means that they have to move so fast through the plot. So you really are just getting like thrown around
literally
the entire time. But I mean, it's still like great. Like, I watched like Loki and all of that, and those were just as confusing, but then they're still great shows and definitely like worth the watch.
I agree. I really loved Loki, but it was also a bit confusing when you started off. Yeah.
Alexis and sorry.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I just want to ask Alexis and Nicole, do you watch any of the Marvel shows that are on Disney Plus right now?
So the problem is I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh.
So, if I could watch the shows, I would, but I don't have Disney Plus. So
Ask someone
I
to
watched
share
the
their
movies.
password.
Have you watched the movies? So which you saw like you said you watch like Endgame and all those things?
Yeah.
Cool.
What
Yeah,
about
they're
Alexis?
Yeah, what about you, Alexis?
Well, I have Disney Plus, but I don't watch it that often. I would like to. I mean, I'm down for it, but I don't know. I haven't really gotten more yet.
That's fair. Everyone has their own favorites. Go ahead, Scott.
Well, yeah, what was I going to say about it? Yeah, so in terms of all of the Marvel TV shows, yeah, because Mia, what you said is right, is that it's completely sort of different thing. Is Moon Knight only It's going to be 6 episodes. How many episodes has it been now?
5. So next week is the finale, and then I think they're already working on a second season.
I hope they are, because how much are they going to fit into one episode? I didn't know it was a six episode only thing until you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're going to, like, because of how it left off. I'm like, really? One episode? There's going to be
I know that ending. I was so upset. I mean, I don't want to give it away, but like the thing that happened.
Well, because especially they took like 2 full episodes, the last episode and the one before, kind of completely changing the entire show. It's like this was the show, and now it's like actually maybe none of what you saw actually happened, and now we're here for 2 episodes, and now they're gonna wrap it up in one. It's very.
Catch up.
I haven't even decided how. I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued. I'm watching it. I think it might be my favorite of the Marvel series. I haven't been super blown away by the Marvel. Like I liked Loki, but I liked how it started a lot more than how it ended. Like I remember when it started, I was like, "Oh, cool! This is like a Marvel cop show." You know, that's what I thought they were setting up. Oh, they're gonna go solve crimes. But that only lasted for like 1 episode, and then it was something completely different. So, but I will say I'm glad that they're trying different things, right? Like, I mean, if you could say one thing you can't say about it is that it's predictable. In fact, none of the shows have really been. It's just kind of fun to watch.
True.
So,
True.
any of you guys watch Picard by chance?
What's Picard?
Take that as a no. It's the like Star Trek: The Next Generation. The main character was Captain Picard, and they brought him back, and he's got his own show.
Is that
called
the one
Picard.
Michael's on?
No, he's on Star Trek, another Star Trek show. Anyway, I've just watched Picard, and I don't even want to talk about it. Other than that, I don't like it at all. I'm watching it. I don't hate. Watch is not the right word. I don't hate it, but it's just not a good show. I'm just more watching to see what they do with it, where they're going with it. So
Noted.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Sorry, are you still talking?
No. You go ahead.
I'm curious because I see like you've got the baby Yoda in the back there. Are you like a huge Star Wars fan, or is it just? Like...
Is it just for
yes,
show?
I am quite a Star Wars fan. I've got. Let me see.
I think I see some other stuff there too. It's a small screen. Oh, nice.
Oh.
So I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've been watching Star Wars like since I was born. So, I want to know, what do you think of the Disney ones, like the newest? Because I know hardcore Star Wars fans were like very mixed with it, especially.
So
he's just chilling with his lightsaber.
You know what? I'm glad you brought this up because yes. Okay, I know a lot of people deeply dislike the sequel trilogy. Okay, when the first one came out, The Force Awakens, I was actually a big fan of it. I liked it a lot. I actually thought, wow, like this is going to be great. I really like it. I will grant that it's not the most creative in terms of like J.J. Abrams didn't. The story is not that original necessarily, but I still enjoyed it. I liked the new characters. I was on board with them. I know a lot of people didn't like Rey. I actually liked Rey. I like Finn. Finn's my favorite. I really didn't like The Last Jedi. I wasn't a fan. And then the third one, I liked it as well, but the thing that I don't like about the sequel trilogy really is that it wasn't. For me, it just looks like an execution of how not to do a trilogy. Like they didn't have a plan for the whole trilogy, so there was no overarching storyline that they were making. They were like, they hired one director to go write a movie, and they're like, okay, great, now you make another one, and you make. So there was no, and so now the trilogy looks like that. Whereas it's like there's all these holes, and so yeah, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. That's my overall thoughts on it. In that it should have been really great, but it was just poorly, or rather not planned out, and so that made me unhappy.
Ladies, get comfortable. Scott can talk Star Wars for 2 hours.
Well, I don't know. I want to know Melanie's thought. What do you think of the sequel trilogy?
I can agree with you. I did have a little bit of trouble. So like before they had even made the movies, I actually auditioned for it. It was like an
nice.
open audition. Yeah. So I actually auditioned for what I think turned out to be Ray. And they have a history of wanting new actors. Like they want to bring in new faces. So that was why I really opened it up. Because that was something they did with like the original Star Wars. It was all new actors. Like if you hear about like Harrison Ford, like how he was discovered, it was kind of the same deal that they wanted to recreate. And when I was reading the script, I thought it might be like these books I read, and I can't remember who the author of the books was, but what the characters were, and it ended up being like Kylo Ren and Rey. Originally in this book, which was a kind of a spin-off series, Leia had twins. One was a boy, one was a girl, and those were like the main characters. I don't know if you know anything about that, but
Actually, I did read a comic book series when I was a kid. What was it called? It was called Dark Empire, maybe. And I know that was a storyline in it. In that, although I think in that thing, Han and Leia had like 3 kids or something.
they did. They had 3. So they had twins and then another child afterwards. So like all of that was bye-bye from Disney.
Yeah, chucked out the window. Yeah.
Yeah. So that like took me like a little bit to come to terms with the movie, just because I was so like, attached to that.
Yes. Well, that's one of the first things they did when they bought it, right? Is they said all of the extended universe stuff isn't there. It doesn't matter. It's not real. It's legends now. Yeah.
And I'm kind of like upset like Mara Jade doesn't exist. Like that sucks because I really like Mara Jade. And then does like Luke end up alone and sad?
It sure seems. I know. Yeah, it seems that way.
So the other girls, are you all Star Wars fans too, or are we just sitting and listening to Mel and Scott talk for the next couple minutes? Yeah.
Doesn't look. Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah,
Nicole. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Feels like the Christmas special.
My
all
most
over again.
embarrassing trait is that I've only seen like one Star Wars movie.
Don't be embarrassed, because me too.
Which one have you seen?
Just the first one. That's not actually the first one. It's the 4th one, but it was released first, or however Star Wars works.
Oh, so you okay? Well, I mean, I guess that's a good one to watch.
So we both watched the same thing. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Mia.
The only thing actually about A New Hope, like I love for years they were my favorite movies. I will say though, to A New Hope, to somebody who's watching A New Hope now, like in 2022, of all of the Star Wars movies, it's the one for me that feels the most dated, because it's like it came out in the 70s and the budget was significantly lower, and you can tell that like Empire Strikes Back plays a lot more like a modern blockbuster. Episode 4 feels a little bit like it's in its time, and even with pacing, it's just a slightly slower film. So like, I don't know if a kid today would get into it the same way that I did. I don't know.
That's so true. Like the way that films and even like TV is made nowadays, it's so different because it's made like to keep you attentive, and a lot of kids can't watch older films because they're already bored within like 5 minutes.
It's so interesting you say that, because the other day Rugrats was on and I was like, oh, is this like a classic? And I turned it on and it was like fully like different animation, different brightness. I was like, what in the world is this?
I almost don't like that, because we're setting up kids to just have attention spans that are like because we're doing it because they already kind of are there, but like I'm saying
true.
Like the people that make films, people that do these kind of research, there's so much psychology that goes into it. So like it's strategic for them to do it, but I'm like, now they can't sit down and watch like a classic film or like things that were even made like 20, 30 years ago that, you know, they can't even watch them. It's sad.
Nicole, oh, sorry, go.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like I didn't even grow up in like that much of a hyper ADHD world, but I still feel like I have that effect of like I can only watch like 20-minute episodes from like, you know, I was an iPad kid. I always had to have like something in front of me when I was eating or whatever TikTok is calling it. And yeah, like I still have to watch like kids media to stay entertained and focused because
Wow.
I can't sit down and watch like an hour episode, or like even getting through the Moon Knight episodes is so hard for me. Even though I'm super invested in like Marvel, I still feel like my attention span is just so messed up from like being so accustomed to those like short, so much stuff going on, you know, like yeah.
And that's why
Yeah.
TikTok is so it's booming, because they're so short, like these videos.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's not just that it's short, it's that it's like if it doesn't entertain you in like half a second, you can switch to something else, right?
True.
And so it's created this thing where it's like, if you're not instantly entertained, you can just switch it off. There's something else. There's always something else.
Yeah.
In fact, Alexis and Nicole, I want your thoughts on that, because, well, you guys are the
You're the
younger ones
youngest.
in the group here. Like what I don't know. How should I ask it? What kind of entertainment do you guys enjoy? What do you guys like to watch?
Do you want to go first? Or?
No, I have to think about it. I don't know.
Well, for me, honestly, if I think about it, I'm just like, wow, I use my screens a lot, you know, like before I go to bed, when I'm waking up, throughout the whole day, basically. But I'm more on the computer all day.
She's a gamer.
More than phone.
But is it, or are you playing games then more often, or is it? Or,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what games do you play?
what games do you play? Yeah.
Right now, I'm playing a lot of Terraria.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice. Have you
People have been
battled?
Yeah, go.
Have you battled? What's his name? Why am I blanking? It starts with a C.
The Eye of what's his name? Cthulhu?
Cthulhu,
The
yeah.
Brain of Cthulhu, yeah. No, like me and my friend started the world like just a few days ago. So like we're like pre hard mode. Just starting off. Yeah.
Pre hard mode.
Yeah, a few of my viewers have suggested I try Terraria, because it's not the same, but it's a similar feel to Minecraft, kind of, right?
It's like
Kind
the
of.
OG Minecraft.
It's like there's a lot more items that you have to like, yeah. It's like it's a little different.
Do you
yeah.
stream, Nicole?
No.
Ooh.
Not yet. Not yet.
Twitch streamer.
Not yet, maybe.
Wouldn't that be so funny to be like streaming in your sash and crown? Like, I just think it'd be so funny. Like, that could be.
I told her
It could
she
be.
should
That's
do
a good
like
point.
a 24-hour stream to raise money.
Yeah.
With that crown on your head the whole time, though, like I
With
don't know
her
about
headphones.
others.
You
I
have to
don't
go
know
like
where
a few times.
I have a dent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I actually have a dent right here, all around.
Scott, I don't
Like in
know
your-
if you and the viewers have noticed, but all of us have been like this at some point of the interview.
Heavy is the
So-
crown.
Wait, the dent, it's in your like hair? Like your hair permanently has like a shape?
We all
Or your
have
actual-
this.
like head, like there's.
So there's like a line in your
So-
head from...
That's how
Wow.
you know you've been wearing your crown.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
It's like a rite of passage, I think. Like, at this point, like, that's how you
Yeah.
know.
And
At
these
the
ones
end
are
of our-
so heavy. These ones are like thick. Like the actual gems are like big, and then like the metal that it's made out of is like heavy. Like normally they're just like cheap crowns that like don't weigh anything. But
I'm
No,
glad.
these are.
Like, this is the nicest crown I own. Like, of all,
Mhm.
you know, I'm glad they're nice. It's just, yeah, they're heavy.
I mean, Nicole's crown is
Yeah.
stunning.
Mhm.
Yeah, Nicole's is cool. It's got like
Nicole's like, I know.
they're like fireworks coming out of it or something on the top. It's cool.
Ooh.
oh, true.
It's a really beautiful design.
hmm
Yeah.
No, she's shy because we're talking about her crown.
What looks good?
Alexis,
oh.
do you
Yeah, you go, Regine.
do you have an answer for what you usually watch, or are you a gamer too?
For me, yeah, I would say I'm a gamer, but like mine's very different. So I like to play Roblox horror games with my
Oh.
friends, and
Oh.
I don't know why I do it because I hate them and they're terrifying. But I do it because my friends think that I'm absolutely hilarious when I'm scared, so I just do it anyways, and yeah.
Well,
Have
you've
you ever
actually
played-
joined. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you've actually joined some of Scott's streams when he did Among
Yeah.
Us for a bit.
Yeah.
That's right. That was fun.
So all of our
We haven't-
viewers, this is Alexis. You guys played Among Us with.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We haven't played have you played Among Us lately? It's kind of gone down a little bit. There aren't as many people playing it, but
Kind of dead now.
Yeah, no, I don't really play Among Us. So.
yeah. Yeah, I haven't streamed it in quite a while. In fact, the other day, a couple viewers were like, Scott, we should do an Among Us stream. I'm like, maybe.
Scott,
There's
if you bring
enough
it back,
people.
I'll actually try it.
Really? Yeah, we could. I mean, that's because I was doing it every week. And then, suddenly when games, they come and go, right? So like when a game goes down, it's like, okay, well, if I keep streaming it, especially a game like Among Us where it's reliant on me having enough players, I can't just sit there and play the game with myself. It's like not very,
If
But-
you bring it back, I will attempt it for the first time.
Okay.
Only if
okay.
everyone here plays with us.
Okay, we'll pick a day. And we'll actually like have
I'll
a
play.
core group. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You guys
Apparently
have
there's
to
been
show
some
me how to
updates.
do it.
Yeah,
There
it's
was
pretty
a-
simple.
Is there a new map again? Because there was a.
They did the airship. I don't know if there's a new one since the airship. I don't know.
It's been a while since I've played.
I've never played it. Scott's been trying to get me to play since it came out, and I was like, no. I'll do it if everyone does it.
Yeah, I have younger brothers and they were playing it and my cousins were playing it and they're all younger than I am. So I was like, yeah, I'll play it. And that was like a pandemic thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But we also, I wanted to ask Alexis, if you've played Flickr, my Alexa just went off. If you've played Flickr on Roblox.
Oh, Flickr?
Alexis,
My friends have been trying to get me to play it.
sorry.
Not you.
I've tried.
You keep going.
They tried to get me to play it at one time. And I've watched videos of it and I'm terrified of it. I might try it because we need a new game to play, but yeah, I don't know.
It's really fun. If you guys like Among Us, my brothers and I preferred Flickr. We'd play Flickr for fun. It was just hilarious.
So what kind of game is it?
It's like a murder mystery game. It's kind of
Ooh.
similar to Among Us, but they did change it up a little bit. The newer Flickr's a little bit different than the original. So now there's teams. So there's an evil team and a good team. So you get assigned to either one, and you could be the murderer. You could just be someone on the good team that can revive one person every night. There's jobs that you get assigned. And then there's a random one where you can be the muffin man, so you can give people muffins. It just
I want
makes
to
no
be a
sense.
muffin man.
It's just funny. So I don't know. It's something I also played a little bit during the pandemic, and I do prefer it to Among Us just a little bit more.
Is it scary as well? It's a scary game?
No, I mean unless you're scared of seeing little Roblox people chopped
Oh, I
up,
see.
it's not a real person.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
So and so was blah, and it's just a dead Roblox person. I don't know. It's not
Oh my
scary.
gosh.
It's
I
kind
see.
of funny because you don't know if it's going to be you, who the murderers
Mm-hmm.
choose. So yeah.
Do you use voice chat for that one as well?
I don't know. I've never used voice chat for it. I think you can, but I just type in the thing.
I see.
Mm. Yeah.
Because I found Among Us, for me, what made Among Us fun was, in fact, I only enjoyed playing Among Us when it was in voice chat groups. Because I find the real fun of the game, it's not even so much the game itself. It's trying to, when you're speaking to people, you're trying to deduce, is this person lying? Did this person, and there's the intrigue side of it. That's the part that I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Z is digital. Happy birthday. I'd watch you guys stream. That'd be fun for a subathon. Oh, there you go. Could make it happen. He also mentions Jackbox is a good multiplayer game. Yeah, that's trivia and stuff.
True.
And
Ooh, I like trivia. I just suck at it.
and also, Strawberry Bear Cake. It's been a while, and it's me, Max. Hey, welcome back, Max. How are you? We're here.
Hello.
with Regine. Oh, Chad Boulogne just jumped in the chat. Happy birthday, Regine.
Thanks, Chad. Hope your strings are not hurting your fingers.
And he's been he's doing a lot music-wise, right? He was guest on the show recently. Hello, Chad. We should wrap up shortly. Any final ideas, thoughts, anything we want to say, talk about?
Did you still want to sing to Regine?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's try that. Okay. We're gonna sing Happy Birthday to Regine, and everybody just do your best. We know that there's a lot of delay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Regine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh.
Love it. Love it.
I think that was
Thank you.
that might have been one of the saddest things I've ever heard. It was so
No,
weird.
it was the best thing I've ever heard.
But I think because I sang it really quiet and everybody else sang it quiet, and it was just like it was very
It was like a very mellow happy birthday. And that's
Cindy
okay.
liked it. Cindy said she liked it.
Love it. Love it. Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us today. I know, Scott, you have to go, but thank you, everyone. Melanie, Mia, Nicole, Alexis, for joining us for our Galaxy-filled birthday special. Thanks, Scott, for wearing your Team Regine t-shirt one more time.
Of course. One more time. Well, I'm sure I'll wear it again. But should we get everybody's social media, whoever wants to plug it? All right. So, Melanie, where can people follow you?
So my personal Instagram is at officially Melanie. And then you can also follow me at Miss Galaxy Canada.
Wonderful.
Cool. And Mia?
Oh, well, my actual personal Instagram is very boring, so you could just follow me at Miss Teen Galaxy Canada on Instagram and Miss Teen Galaxy Canada on Facebook.
Cool.
As well.
And Alexis?
You can find me on Instagram at Junior Miss Galaxy North America 2022.
Cool. And Nicole? Oh,
Can't
you're
hear
muted.
you.
We don't hear your mic. Did something happen?
What she was trying to say is.
Hello?
There you
Hi.
are.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at Nicole and Min, and on Facebook at Junior Miss Galaxy.
There you go. Hey, Regine, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on my YouTube channel for The Pageant Sit Down, where we interview pageant queens and kings every other week. This week we are live on Wednesday, so make sure you check it out. Link is in the description. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at It's Regine Alaina, and you can follow my journey to the Galaxy International Pageant at Mrs. Galaxy Southern Canada 2022 on both Facebook and Instagram. Scott, where can people find you?
You can find me right here where you're watching this very video. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. That's the best place. You get all the music, my latest song every day. Please check it out. Add it to your Spotify playlists or Apple Music or all of those places. Wherever you listen to music, you can find it. But yeah, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. We do gaming Monday to Fridays. We got music, we got vlogs, we got unboxing videos, all sorts of things. Find it right here. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Scott Dion Brown, or TikTok at Scott Dion Brown Official. YouTube, however, is the best place. Everybody, thank you for being here. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
3 months till internationals. I said 3 years. 3 months till internationals. It's been 3 years for some of us. Looking forward to going to Texas with everyone, and I can't wait to see everyone's fashion. Now, especially Mia's, since she threw in that
I'm so
teaser.
excited. I'm very excited.
Oh, Melanie, have you watched Clone Wars?
Just take this
Yes,
off
I
air,
have.
Scott. None of us
Just-
watch Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah, no, because I will say Clone Wars is what made me like the prequels. Like, I like the prequels way more because of Clone Wars. Anyways, everybody, yes, Melanie, Mia, Alexis, and Nicole, thank you guys for being here on this wonderful birthday celebration. And good luck at internationals.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, people. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button if you haven't yet, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.